Hi guys, I know you guys got a test tomorrow, so I thought we'd take a look at one more of these. First thing we need to do with this is we need to set it equal to 0. When we set it equal to 0, we're going to move this guy by subtraction. So subtract that from both sides. So when we do that, we end up with 6 over x plus 3 minus x plus 8 is greater than 0. Now, in order for us to put these together, I have to have like common denominators. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom here by x plus 3. Notice x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 is 1. So yes, Brian, when I change these fractions, when I rename them, we are multiplying by 1. So we're not actually changing their values. So 6x plus 3 minus x squared plus 11x plus 24, and actually since we've done that, we can just go ahead and go doot, and it's going to be that over, all of it. So now we have that is greater than 0. So we take this and we're going to set it equal or move our 6 into this wonderful conglomeration. Once again, remember please that this is actually like this. So it should look like negative x squared minus 11x. That's minus 24 plus 6. Minus 24 plus 6 should give me a negative 18. And over x plus 3 is greater than 0. We can double check if you'd like to. I mean, feel free to. 24 minus 6 gives you 18. Have a ball. So that's what I'm looking at as far as this problem goes. Now the next thing that I need to do is I need to actually factor out the negative 1 here. So in so doing, I'm going to end up with negative 1 x squared plus 11x plus 18 all over x plus 3 is greater than 0. Now that negative 1, some of you are wondering, what do I do with it? Nothing. Really, nothing. It doesn't really have much of an effect, other than the fact that it's there, it's a constant, it's A. It will help us out, but as far as your critical points, it doesn't affect your critical points at all. Okay, so yeah, we can just go ahead and keep on moving. So this is a factorable problem. When I factor it, I'm going to come up with negative 1, x plus 9, x plus 2 over x plus 3 is greater than 0. And from here we can see that we have zeros, we have asymptote. We can go ahead and start constructing our sign chart. So we have a negative 3, we have a vertical asymptote at negative 3, at negative 2 we have a 0, and at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, out here somewhere, negative 9, we have another 0. Okay? It's squared on the top, it's x on the bottom. When you have up on the top, up on the bottom, remember that it's going to approach 0, is our horizontal asymptote. So our horizontal asymptote is going to be trending to 0, because the number on the top is going to get bigger, 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 right? No, folks, it is not. That's only when the denominator is bigger, 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 bigger. Anyway, so hopefully some of you got a crack out of that. These are the jokes. So anyway, we have an asymptote. We need to look at what's going on between these points. So let's take 0 in, for example. If I have 0 here, 0, 0, that's going to give me positive, 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 times negative 1 is going to give me a negative on the top, and you're going to have a positive on the bottom. So I have positive, 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 and negative gives me a negative over negative. This is going to be, at 0, we're looking at negative. And then between 3 and 2, so 2.5, so negative 2.5. Negative 2.5 is going to give me, in the denominator, it will give me positive. It will give me a negative, it will give me a positive, and will give me and then I've got my negative 1. So negative times negative is a positive, positive over positive. We're looking at, wouldn't you know it, but a positive. Hey, guess what? There's supposed to be, because you have a 0 there. What's going on between negative 3 and negative 9? Once again, let's take a number like, I don't know, negative 4. So we'll take negative 4, negative 5 even if you want to, negative 5. Negative 5 gives you a negative in the denominator. You've got your negative 1. You have your negative here, and then your positive here. Negative times negative is a positive, and then you have divided by negative, which is going to give you a negative. So that means I'm coming from here. So, and then we have obviously a 0, and then what's going on after that, so check negative 10 maybe. Negative 10 is going to give you a negative 1, a negative, and a negative. So positive, negative, and that's going to be a positive. So we're going to be moving from here in the negative direction to my 0 and continuing to go up, and then this guy is going to be going in this general direction here. So the important question, where is it greater than 0? Where is my equation greater than 0? I'm greater than 0 when I'm positive. So when I'm negative infinity to negative 9, and I'm also from negative 3 to negative 2. So that's what I would do for those. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Once again, keep studying. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day.